and welcome to insert episode number SMP, where I'd like to start out with, since episode 2 I've been wearing the wrong skin. I don't know how, but I was. Apparently, just, like, I was wearing, like, a not shaded one. I don't know what happened, but I realized, because I was like, I thought I put, like, a little thing on my hat. Or I was like, I thought I had some shading on places. And then I went back and, like, checked name MC, because I looked through my files and didn't see anything and stuff. But I may have just overlooked it. Yeah, no, I just messed it up somehow. Anyway, I have the right one on now with, my, proper shading around my shoes and my belt and all of that. So, anyway, down here in the farms, I have a couple plans for today. Well, first, these are the farms I've worked on. I got it pretty done, but I'm pretty happy with how this turned out overall. I've done some off-camera work where I would have recorded some of it, but a lot of it was just a bunch of us sitting in a group and talking while we each did stuff in our respective areas. So I didn't want to just record all those conversations. But we have mini blocks this time, and so I had some of the little melons and pumpkins around it. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh. Like, it looks, how this little field turned out is actually really cute, and I really like it. This room is over here still isn't done, and I still don't have a wheat field yet, which I want to try and get done soon enough, but not yet. I kept the little bits of stuff placed by the deity that are in the floor, because I don't want to mess with anything that they're doing. I do not want to disrespect anything or anyone. I would like to make something to at least honor this ancient deities. Hello. Because though I am not one to worship anything or believe in anything, I am not here to disrespect history or people's past beliefs in this area. So, I have a few things. Well, I did. So it seems like pink and red. And I also have this totem of undying. And crystal. I have a few things. I feel like we'll put that in an item frame. Here we are. Now we just need to dig out a little section. Do we want to keep with our floor hall? Let's go get... I don't want to turn my logs. Okay, hang on.
While I was decorating, I realized I needed leather and did not have any, so Sky dropped by to give me some.
Here is your leather.
Yay, thank you. Ooh, yeah, I need it for mainly item frames. Would you like to see what I'm working on? Okay, so this is more where I'm gonna put, like, more lore things, but I'm currently working on this.
Ooh.
It's so cute.
It's pretty. I like it.
It's for the deity.
Candle.
Yeah, that's the candle that they put in my house, and I was like, my inventory's full, so I quickly put it there. So I was gonna put like a thing, and then I realized I have a 2-block center as you came in. And I was like, oh.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I see. Oh. Are you gonna change that, or are you keeping it like that?
I think I might extend it out 1 block that way. I'll have to just get a little bit more cherry wood, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. What have you been up
It's
to?
very pretty. I've been fixing up the path in the nether. And by that I mean I'm making it super wide so it could be decorated later, but at least it's safe now. Or almost safe.
It's not just like horribly precarious anymore.
Yeah, well, half of it is still.
It's not as
I'm working on
precarious.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, can you just like punch me for a second? I want to break the chest plate I've got on. It might take a few more hits.
Oh, I'll get it.
Might also. Oh, well, okay. Well, it broke everything but the chest plate and pants. Okay, hold on. Wait, let me just try. Okay, now try.
I thought as I went to put my axe down, I was like, wait, baby D. Oh my gosh. Oh, I want their head. There we go. Welcome back.
Hi.
As I was going to like hit you, I realized I was like, wait, they haven't eaten, they need to eat food. Your stuff's still all sitting there.
Thank you.
My inventory was full, so you're fine.
So,
Oh, there's arrows.
The chest plate broke.
Now we can go back to the other room. Nope, this way. I'm slowly learning how to get around. And extend this out. Okay. Now we gotta put more leaves in the ceiling, actually. Kind of. I didn't bring any with me. And then I wanted to just put the book there. That's cute. I like that. Actually, hold on. We're gonna switch the glow frames in the normal. So we're gonna put normal here. Put the crystal. The glow one there. And then the totem. I like that better. Yes. Okay. This worked. Anyway, the plan for today I can't remember if I have it in recording, but I found a site where there seemed to be some ruins, some trail ruins, and I would like to go look through those to see what I can find. Any extra bits of, history, any of those. But I have one that I wrote the chords down for. Also known as I took a screenshot of it. I didn't actually write it down. I lied. But first let me empty out my inventory. Good heavens. Oh, now I gotta go into my screenshots, don't I? Okay, let me go into my screen. Let me write down the chords, like physically write them down. Alright? Okay, I have written down the coordinates. So I need to take my brush, and I think I might need to make another one. Do I have any feathers? That's food. Mob drops? I do. We'll make a couple just in case. Isn't it copper? How do you make a... I thought brushes were like that. Are they not? Is it 2 copper? How do you make a brush? Oh, a stick. Okay. Okay, I think we have enough to make the journey. That's not in the right chest. Okay. So, I wrote the chords down. How do you compare to my chords? Not far at all. Okay. So, step 1 is making it to the surface. Did I bring a shovel? No. We're gonna need a shovel. Back down we go. And of course it's nighttime and I didn't bring a bed. Maybe it's becoming day. It's raining. I need to start carrying a clock on me, I think is what I'm getting at. Okay, I guess we're traveling by night. Oh dear. Oh goodness. Okay. This is fine. Ooh, village. Extremely convenient. I forget how, like, it's not that far. We might be able to see. The villagers are still alive, which means there's a chance we could move some down into the caves with us. Or maybe we could set up a portal system so we can trade with them. Because, like, this is actually like it's in the middle of a meadow and that's really cute. And, you know, I think it'd be fun to, like, do a little... I'm having to build in the caves, and, you know, I want some variety. I want to build in a pretty flower meadow. This is really cute. Okay, so we need to continue this way, though. We should come across this trail ruin soon. Right here. So, first I need to take this tree down. Probably this one too. It's too adjacent. There we go. Step 1, we clear the area. We can also take this moment to make a crafting table and some chests. Now, the reason we are making chests is because we're going to get a lot of debris from this, and my pockets cannot carry mounds of dirt this whole time. So this is how we get around that. It's gonna move all these rocks. I'll also check that now. One thing we also do need to be careful of is the things we need to use our brush with, and careful not to use those with our being careful not to break those with our shovel, because it's quite easy to do. I love finding all the things that used to be here. I haven't done too much field work, sadly, from I guess technically where I'm employed, but so it's nice that they actually put me more on the field, and you know I've been enjoying staying here. I get to be, I feel a little more in my element being more out there. I'm not the most social person, but I've been enjoying meeting all the people here. They are all very nice, and I have deeply enjoyed getting to really experience this area. I probably should write back to them soon about some of the findings we've had. Well, I'm going to spend some time excavating, and if I find anything interesting, I will tune back with you. We have immediately found... Ooh, friend pottery sherd. Also being so careful. See how hidden it is? Ooh, some yellow dye. Is that more yellow dye? Orange dye, never mind. I peek so careful. I'm so scared. Because so many times you'll just be, you know, getting a normal piece of gravel, and then apparently there was a special one that was, you know, just above it, and it's fallen now, and you've broke it, and you've ruined everything. Heartbreak. Oh. I think you can start to see what is buried here. I'd love to dig out this whole area and have it more open to the air, like that you can walk through. Since it's right near like the village, I want to put something in. Because though I'm bound to build in the caves, and that's more where I live, I think it's still acceptable to do some building outside of the area. Ooh, a candle. Alright. I'm gonna continue excavating, so how about you enjoy a little excavation time lapse? So, I believe I got everything cleared out. At least to the best of my abilities currently. I do need to I think I do want to fully try and excavate all of this out. Maybe not like not like block by block and move it, but like dig out all around the extra blocks. Because there's quite a lot. I can actually take this wall down. But my pickaxe durability is not doing well, and I have lots of things, which I'll show you in a second, that I found that I can take back. But we have this kind of room, some kind of roof canopy, platform, hallway, road, perhaps. I do know there's this little thing, which I'm not sure, but that's coal. There's this room with a cauldron, which may have been used for dye, banners, leatherworking. There's this room with a grindstone, so metalwork, maybe with how enchanting works, because you're able to grind enchantments off of tools. Maybe it could be something with that. Again, I'm not entirely sure, but this does seem a little bit it seems a little bit older than some of the other ruins we found so far. They all seem to be in almost different time frames. Like civilizations have, like almost like a lot of civilizations have been built on these lands, but all of them has been buried to some extent. Every civilization falls into ruins eventually. There was also this one that had a loom. So lots of things that I would love to fully dig out and maybe do some more investigating with. I think there may be some other stuff hidden in here that I just haven't found yet, but we can always come back. All the extra resources we got. We'll take the stick out, I guess. And then the things I excavated. I got a bunch of sherds. I got all 4 of the armor trims that you can get from these types of ruins. And 3 relic music discs. And some other miscellaneous things that more or less are just kind of old among anything. They're good to have and things to find, but I can't do much with just some dye. So, we can always come back, but I will take the candles and sleed. Everything else is safe in that chest, so I can leave it. And if we want to come back for it, we can. Maybe when we come back and maybe try and excavate a little bit more. I am going to leave more torches around here, though, so it's easy to find. We also have this friend. But if I ever need some stone, which I mean, I live in the caves. I don't really need stone. It's here. There's also gravel and some dirt. I actually do need dirt. I'm gonna take the dirt. Stick back. Give me all the dirt. Okay. My pickaxe is on the verge of breaking, which is the main reason I had to stop. But we have the chords marked for that written down. And we have the village, which again, I would like to build a portal through. I've been slowly getting more comfortable with using some of the magic that I've learned in this area. I have heard, not tales around my coworkers, but we've talked about like enchanting tools and stuff before. And they mentioned that there are other kinds of runes as well. And with the other runes, you're able to channel some different things. So I think it would be interesting to maybe try and find some of these more ancient runes that I could use. Alright. This is so pretty. This village next to this, beautiful. Again, I would love to check under this. Is there any caves? It's not a good idea to go try and explore now. One, because it's getting dark, but we'll definitely come back here. Like I said, if there's some ruins of something there's a chance there might be something here. A village built upon the ruins of a city. It seems very not in character, but on brand, I guess, for this area. Okay, let me go and sleep. Sleeping under the stars. Alright. Now to go home, which is this way? Yes, it is. And away we go. Back down to the deep deep caves, which I feel like we should come up with a name for, because I mean, I'm living there. And we have 3 other groups of people, so 4 groups. 4 groups all building their own little areas. I think I referred to it as a nation at one point, which I think applies well. We get 4 nations. Because you can always build a town. Who knows? But if you have any name ideas for what me and my nation mate should call the caves, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your suggestions. Anyway, I will check back in with you once we make it back to the caves.
So I never recorded an outro, so I'm doing that now. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of the Ruins SMP. I'm hoping to try and get this server a little more cooking on some lore stuff. I have some ideas stirring around in my head, and I have some plans. So if you'll be patient with me and enjoy some of the slower little episodes I have. If you want some other episodes, you can check out the other people linked in the description below. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.